Hello, what's up? You're listening to the punk rock demonstration. We're out here in Los Angeles with the band Resilience. Talked to him like a billion years ago, and now we're going to talk to him again. What's your name and what do you do in the band?
Spite, I play guitar.
Johnny, I play drums.
You can just dub something in later.
Yeah, he's the singer, but he can't talk because he's got his band logo taped to his mouth over there.
Well, people always ask, what was your band name again? You know how that always goes. They can't hear it or whatever. It's Resilience.
Well, he's under a corporate court order not to say anything right now, so it's going to be up to us.
Is it one of those celebrity scandals or something like that?
You'll see.
It's a gag order.
Yeah.
It's a gag order.
So he's going to be on a reality show coming up is what's happening, so.
Got it. So, seems a lot has changed since the last time we talked, 10 years ago?
Hey, it's good to see you again, Jack.
Good to see you also, and I see you're still playing with the same bands like the Voids tonight. I think the last time I saw you guys and videotaped you guys, you were also playing with the Voids, and the Voids are playing tonight.
A new album, so buy it if you like. The Voids are downstairs, or they were just a second ago playing.
You would be able to hear them in the background, but they're getting drowned out by the people over here. You guys stopped playing for a while. What happened with that?
Technically, we didn't, but it seemed like we did because we kept going. We had a bunch of bass player changes, and we had guys that were too drunk. We had guys that were too slow. We had like a whole gamut of like a whole bunch of shit go on where he couldn't find like the right guy, and then we went back to the same guy. So
Still practice every week.
yeah,
Yeah.
play shows and everything. Yeah.
We don't have like the biggest pool of musicians. It's not like here in LA where, you could just like talk to someone and they know 50 different people that play bass or whatever. And so we're kind of like limited.
It's a way smaller town. We literally had other people like in Texas and other states that we were, almost considering other band members and stuff, willing to play for the band, willing to play our songs, that were willing to come out and everything and go on tours. But it's just weird, it's like you can't see the person, you can't play, you know what I mean? It's just so much distance, weird.
This town being still Santa Rosa?
Santa Rosa, yeah. North Bay, even though there's not really much of a bay at all. They call
1
it-
hour north of San Francisco.
Yeah, on the 101, yeah.
Yeah, I was just there a couple days ago, and I was going to say hi to you, but I barely made it back home because we had to drive there and come back within a day or so, and didn't realize that it takes so long to get up California.
People don't realize when we play down here, they're like, oh, where are you from? We're from the top of California. And they're like, oh, cool, like right over there. They don't realize that it's like 8 hours. It's all day drive for us to just come and play a show and then drive all the way back home. 16 hours of driving or more. It's crazy.
Well, we can do the drive in 6.
Are you guys driving back home after this show, or are you staying local?
We are. I think he's actually going to stay for the Misfits show tomorrow.
We're pedal to the metal, going straight back.
We do that a lot. Coffee or whatever, Red Bulls, and try to just drive as much as we can. Try to get back.
We usually try to take the shits before we leave. It's no fun, rest stop shits. Forget about it.
I noticed also, Fury, I was talking to you before, after your show and whatever, and you always seem to lose your voice afterwards, and it seems like you've practiced enough where you're not losing your voice anymore?
It just depends on how many shows we played. If we're on tour, then my voice is probably 75% of the way gone. But this is just this one show, so it's not as fucked up. Also, I learned little tricks. I got a half an earplug in my ear, like little things that after you play for 20 years, hopefully you start figuring out, you know what I mean? Little stuff like that, it helps.
One problem that we have too, or he has, is usually the monitors aren't that great. So sometimes he just gets over zealous with it. And he just, fucks up his voice.
If you can't hear yourself at all, the monitors aren't on, front monitors. Ask any singer in a punk rock band, they'll tell you. It's like a classic, oh, I can't hear shit, so then you're just and you're just ripping your shit up, So that just happens.
Is that what happened at the beginning of the show? I noticed the speakers were going out because you were singing too loud.
I think it was the cable.
Yeah, my cable was unplugging a bit, and a little bit further into the show as well. No, it was just coming loose. I told the guy for the next band, luckily, but the set was so tight in time that I didn't want to stop, go get a new mic, this and that, you know. Sometimes I grab one of these guys, but we have backups on every song, so, you know what I mean? You just deal with it. It's happening so fast, next thing you know, it's over. So you do your best and try to get through it. It's crazy. You never know what you're in for.
We'll talk about a little bit about your music and stuff. So, what's the latest album, and when did that come out?
It actually hasn't yet. It's still in the process. We're polishing it all up as best we can. So,
yeah, it's recorded, but it's. I think we might call it "Read Between the Lies," like instead of the lines, just because of the level of corruption and all the bullshit we still have going on. We got this whole new president and all our social politics, and you got just more. Even from when we were first a band, the amount of shit that's going on in the world is shit, man. Amplified by a lot, you know? We thought it was already a mess before, now we're like, holy shit.
we kind of miss those days, you know?
Yeah, that looked better before in comparison to this shit. It's nuts.
So what's the latest album then? What's the one that's already released?
Oh, the last one that was released before that is called Fight for Your Mind. Yeah, and we play songs off that all the time. We play the song Fight for Your Mind a lot. We've opened with it a bunch. And actually, we toured a decent amount right when that album came out. That one's released by us. It's just released on our own. So it's not on a record label. So it's kind of like you got to pretty much come to a show.
None of our shit's on a record label, actually.
Yeah, it was. We had stuff on SOS. Some of our stuff went as far as being available in places that we didn't even necessarily want it available in. At one point with Sound of Strength, SOS, when that was on the record label SOS, that was starting to get distributed a lot, but we backed off from a lot of stuff. We started getting offers from semi-major record labels, and Hot Topic and Warped Tours called us like 5 times, and just things that we were worried that it was going to get. We saw our album for sale at Target, like the store Target.
And Best Buy.
And Best Buy, yeah. And we were like, we felt like it was kind of getting away from us, like we were going to turn into something that we didn't want to be, you know? So we backed off. But now we're so underground, now we have to come back a little ways and kind of rebuild some of that work that we did before. So that's probably why we seem kind of like we disappeared a little bit more, is because we're just self-promoting everything we do. It's just us. That's it.
Although if your album is at Target, you reach more audience, like you can reach the parents, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I saw that happen with bands, you know, like Pennywise and other bands where they were more underground at one time, and then they got so big and so accepted by the mainstream that I'm not sure if the fans of those bands even understand what they're trying to say or what they're about. Do you know what I mean? It just makes you nervous.
Sometimes it just happens, like you have bands like Green Day, for example, you know?
You'd be surprised, honestly, the amount of decisions that they really are making. They're offering you a lot of things. We got a call from 7-Eleven, the store, like the global chain, and they said they could put our album in a kiosk, and they would give us 50 cents a song, mostly in Europe, yeah, and they would give us fucking shitloads of money if we just signed it over to them. Fuck it, you know? It's crazy. So there's been a lot of...
They want to take your artistic rights. They want to have the rights to the music, you know, and watch out for that shit. You know, we have to
Digital thumbprint.
tell other bands, like, do not fucking let your shit go, because you'll get fucked in the end.
Well, we were on tour with Exploited, and we were walking in just to grab like some drinks at some little liquor store, and Waddy was with us, and he actually saw himself on the side of a rock star, like him pointing out classically with his mohawk and everything. And I was like, dude, Waddy, you're on the fucking rock star thing. And he was all, what the fuck? He was pissed because no one called him, no one told him nothing. And that's like him, you know, like his actual personage. He had to call people, and he was trying to figure out if they owed him money or if they could take him off or what, but they were already made. Yeah, he was trying to figure it out. So it's hard because, yeah, you want to get your music out to a lot of people, but at the same time, you want to maintain the integrity if you have a message that actually is about something. If we were a funny band, I'd be like, sounds good, sign us up. If we were just silly or something, you know, like, fuck it. But some of these, there's people here with our tattoos on their skin, like, big. So it's like, you know, we want them to be able to wear that and not be like, oh, that's that band that hell is sold out that, like, super just doesn't say anything and sucks super bad, you know? You know, that's kind of what it's about, you know? It's like respect for what we've created so far. You know, we want to keep it real. Like, we want to get as big as we can, but not at the stake of being fake. Do you know what I mean? I think that's
one of the most important things to us is that we carry our own integrity and we wear it with pride, you know? And sometimes you get sucked into things that are like a little bit shady, like I feel a little greasy, you know, and we try to do away with that kind of stuff.
Since we're talking about music and all that stuff, let's take a listen to a song. I noticed you guys re-recorded 2 songs, Sound of Strength and Last Resort. Any particular reason why you re-recorded those 2?
I don't think we re-recorded them. We re-recorded Piss Poor Anthem. That's the one that's got like a shitload of noise in it. Some of why we probably re-recorded it is just because it's like a song that we finished all of our shows out with originally when we first started playing. We didn't play it tonight because we played it for 20-something years, you know? But
Well, I think on the Bandcamp it says it's re-recorded or something like that.
it might have been like retouched up or something like that. It might have been like altered a little bit, yeah. And we did re-record a few with Roger that we kind of, the thing is we started out as a band and like months later we recorded our first album, you know? He's a bass player, he's playing drums.
That's Johnny right there.
Yeah, and then we had Dave, one of our other guitarists at the time, playing drums. So I mean, it was all like we were still trying to figure out how we wanted to sound, what we were trying to do, who's doing what, you know, and everything like that. So when we recorded that album, we recorded it kind of prematurely. Like we talk about re-recording that whole first album because we can literally just play the songs way better now.
Totally.
We can just play them
We
like
should do that.
a lot
What up,
better.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave's watching. Shout out to Dave.
What up, Dave?
He helped us write a lot of the first songs. Scott's not here right now. He's out in the parking lot resting or something. He helped us write a lot of the songs.
And your bass player's missing because
I think he's just hanging out, resting out in the parking lot, like drinking or something, drinking some water or something.
so let's take a
Nacho?
so let's take a listen to
There's Nacho. Don't forget
there's Nacho over there. Nacho's the one that likes to throw all the shows in LA.
LA.
what
LA
up?
legend.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Nacho, and I'm Corrupted Youth. I'm from East LA. Motherfucking here, resilient what they gotta say because they're making movement, making shit happen all the time. I'm gonna go see the Always Guys right now perform, but check it out, Resilience 100%, dude.
All right, there we go. Promo.
So let's take a listen to Johnny's favorite song called Sound of Strength over here.
Oh yeah, he doesn't necessarily like to play that one.
Harder song for me to play.
It's technically weird because there's so much space.
Yeah.
Most of our stuff's fast. That's like a pretty lower mid-tempo. It's got these big ring outs and shit. So it's just different than most of all the stuff we
Good
play.
positive song though. It's
Very positive.
self-empowering.
Yeah.
It's good.
So let's take a listen to the song. It's called Sound of Strength by Resilience. You're listening to the punk rock demonstration out here in Los Angeles.
This is the sound of strength. This is the sound of you and me. They will never fall us down. The fire in your heart can tear this world apart. They will never pull you down. I won't forget where I came from. I am from streets, and always running my blood, a sense of strength and pride. It comes from deep inside. I'll have the right to make yourself beat at night and learn to rise mental. Maybe all is strong and bold, rough from the gutter, and we're reaching for the fucking goal. We won't be bought also. We will conform your mold, fucking conformity. Till the day we go home. There's a sound of strength. There's a sound of you and me. They will never fall us down. The fire in your heart can tear this world apart. They will never fall you down. I won't forget where I came from. I am from streets, and always running my blood, a sense of strength and pride. It comes from deep inside. I love the right to let yourself beat at night and learn to rise mental. Maybe you're as strong and bold, rough from the gutter, and we're reaching for the fucking goal. We won't be bought also. We're working for your mold, fucking for me. Till the day we go home.
welcome back. That was Sound of Strength by Resilience. You're listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. I'm Jack. We're out here with Resilience in Los Angeles. So I recently released that the Taraza Hame footage in 2007 of that song.
Yeah, that was a great show. Super cool show. You can see the crowd's reaction on that because we were playing a lot more often. You know, you can see him getting pretty juiced up. You know, we were playing really often, so it was really good. And actually, yeah, you filmed it back then, so
That was actually a clip out of that 21st Century Punk Rock Volume 1 film, and I'm working on the second one right now, and I guess you guys are going to be on the second one too, since it's 10 years later.
Show gonna go on that.
Hopefully. The lighting in this place is kind of odd, though. You've got the super fast music, and you've got the super slow lights.
That is kind of weird, huh? It's like it's fucking with your mind or something.
Yeah, speaking of SOS, did the record label SOS have anything to do with the song Sound of Strength?
Well, that was kind of funny. Like, we had the song, and we had that album coming out, and Rob from Total Chaos, he got a hold of me because he was a big part of that record label, and he said, hey, I'm trying to build this label, and this and that, and actually I think it was going to be named Punk Invasion, which is like something from their band, and then we put Sound of Strength out at the same time, and then the record label ended up being called SOS. So, I mean, to us it seemed like, wait a minute, what is going on here? But SOS.
The actual song has nothing to do with the label, no. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with it, but, you know, it's like a catchy thing, SOS, like something's going fucking wrong, you know? I think it's simple and it worked. And we tried to help that label a lot too. Ezot, that used to own the venue out there, Showcase, yeah. And that was cool, like it looked like it was doing really good, but the city messed him up, they lost the venue. Then he bought the Allen Theater. Then the city just kept messing with him, and they never really let him open it. Then they tried to sue him for British Invasion. Was that 2004?
2006.
2006, yeah.
The Orange Pavilion.
Yeah, when it just turned into a riot. A small amount of boneheads showed up, caused shit. They got fucked up by a huge, giant crowd that's not into racist bullshit. And cops showed up and just kind of tear gassed people inside the building without them kind of really knowing, I don't think. And it just went fucking haywire. It was nuts. They're still holding a lot of that footage as police evidence right now. So they're letting little bits of it out. It was nuts.
I think we did our first interview over there too, way back in before video existed and all that crap, you know?
Yeah. It was just different times. Now everything's internet, super internet, you know?
You released that song Sound of Strength on SOS, and you released a CD, but
And the album's called Sound of Strength. So that's the title track. And it came out on SOS Records. So it's pretty boom, boom, boom.
We
Pretty
were the
funny.
second band signed to that label.
Yeah, Total Chaos and us. And then other friends of ours, bands like Lower Class Brats, Funeral Dress, like other bands that we're already familiar with, they're like, hey, is that label good? And we're like, so far, they're treating us cool. It's punk rock, you know?
They signed a lot of staple bands, especially from Europe. And kudos to Ezot for doing that.
Yeah.
I wish him well.
That was a big part of the scene. Actually, when the stuff that Ezot built fell apart, in my opinion, I'm not from LA, but in my opinion, it fucked up the whole scene down here. That place always had flyers. You always knew what shows are coming up. You could get tickets in advance. They tried to work with the kids, be cool with them even when they're getting kicked out and let them come back another time. That was a staple spot in the whole USA. And I remember we asked Lower Class Brats, we were on an interview with them, and somebody asked Lower Class Brats, Bones from LCB, they said, what's your favorite place to play in the whole US? And he said, Corona Showcase Theater. So, that says it all right there. That's a band that's playing every state that toured a bunch. So that was a big impact on the whole punk scene in the US.
Yeah, Ezot filmed every show that happened there at the
Yeah.
Corona.
I remember.
All the old school bands, fucking Vice Squad, Addicts. He was signing a shitload of all those bands that didn't really have a US support. So.
He was doing it the way it should have been done. He's getting the right people. He had the right attitude, like he was saying, it's helping out kids, not just kicking out kids that are, being Riley and stuff. He actually, I think, embodied what the kids wanted from a venue.
It's unfortunate. I think British Invasion just killed him after that incident.
I heard, and I'm pretty sure he told us that he actually countersued L.A., like the fucking whole L.A. County or whatever, and he won.
San Bernardino County, though.
Bernardino, yeah, and he actually won the case. Yeah, and then he put that money into the Allen Theater.
He lost the Allen Theater.
And then he lost Allen.
Yeah.
So they just screwed him. It's like, that was it. I don't think they were going to let it happen.
They wouldn't let him his permits pass for the Allen Theater.
Yeah.
And so he was screwed on that.
That's the system. It's the same old, right? That's it.
Well, back to some more music talk. I noticed the Sound of Strength album, the track listing is out of order, and I've always hesitant to play that CD because I didn't know what track it was. Do you have the corrected track listing anywhere?
I think the ones that he put out afterward now, they're accurate. He had to remake the backs. The actual art we sent him was actual real art, like raw, stuck together like a punk rock flyer, like art, And I don't know what they did. They moved it around or they fiddled with it or some shit. And I guess they tried to put them back in whatever order they thought was right, and it was wrong. So there you go.
I don't know why no one gave us a call about it, Like double check.
I think he made like 10,000 of those, and then he had to remake them. So there's 10,000 of those out there somewhere.
Yeah, those are the collector's ones.
So, yeah.
Well, let's take a listen to another song. Let's take a listen to the song. I think it's called "Never Give In." It's also another track off of what is it?
Oh, yeah, probably Resilience. The song Resilience. That's probably what it is, yeah.
There, you know what?
It's not an actual song called Never Give In, but that song.
I was thinking of the album, and I was thinking of a song off that album, and then I screwed up, and now we're in a total chaotic mess over here. So
That's how it goes,
You can always start over.
now we got to start the interview over because I just totally screwed it over.
Stomping. That's Resilience. So that's.
So I guess since we're talking about the song Resilience, and we're talking with the band Resilience, let's take a listen to that song. It's called Resilience off of the Never Give In album. Fixed myself there. You're listening to the punk rock demonstration right here with Resilience.
Keep on fighting another day. Hey! The world will try to kill us, but we will never die. You can see the strength of an army in our eyes. The world will try to change us, but we will stay the same. To
a kid.
That was Unity by Resilience. You're listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. I'm Jack. So that song was off of that Never Give In album, and we just played Resilience before that. What's the significance of Resilience and Never Give In and all that stuff?
So the idea, at least where we kind of first got a little spark of the concept, was we used to live, Spite and I used to live in this fucked up house that was falling apart with cockroaches in it and all kinds of shit. It was kind of like our own little personal punk rock ghetto. But after we'd been like homeless and this and that, we were still working and stuff, but that was like our little spot. And our friends would come over and shit. But anyway, maybe we were watching on TV. I don't remember like even having a TV there, but somehow we saw this thing on CNN, and there was all these punks and skins. And when I say skins, I mean like, traditional skins, non-racist, sharps, whatever. And they were marching through the streets of Las Vegas because I guess there was two people that were kind of big in their scene that were like, people that were always out at all the shows and everything. Guy named Spitz and black punk rock dude with a mohawk and everything. And then another white skinhead guy, I think, is roughly the concept. And they were real outspoken about being anti-racist and stuff. And I guess they had a lot of problems in Las Vegas with Nazis and stuff like that. And so they waited for those dudes. Somehow they heard they were going to go out of town to LA or somewhere. And they waited for them to drive down the freeway, and they actually found them at a rest stop and put them down on their knees and shot them both in the head and killed them. they murdered the fucking dudes, right? Like some major people from your scene, right? Like if somebody shot Nacho or something, you know, it'd be like, holy shit, it's fucked up. So the whole scene, the whole underground scene went into the streets and marched down the main strip on Las Vegas, and they stayed up all night and made anti-racist banners and all kinds of stuff. And they kind of made their own holiday, like a resistance holiday, anti-racist holiday, and a unity holiday, that they were still, that it wasn't going to stop them and it wasn't going to like push them down, you know? And they named that day Resilience Day. And it's about not giving up, not giving in. So that's why they call it Resilience Day. So I remember just hearing that, and we talked about it stuff, and it was just a cool idea floating around. So somehow it stuck. We didn't have like a meeting about it or anything, you know, it just kind of...
at practice you came up with that name, and I'm all, fuck, that is fucking brilliant.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah, oh
he
yeah.
remembers then.
Yeah.
To me, it's vague, you know?
No,
it was vague. I remember seeing the news program.
We were trying to figure out a name.
Yeah, what are we
You
gonna
came
call
to
it?
practice, and you're all, you know, remember that those guys that got killed in fucking in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Resilience, you know, we gotta keep fucking...
Resilience Day, yeah.
keep that
And a lot of people don't know about that piece of history, I don't think, you know? It's maybe if you're from Las Vegas and you're still... Maybe the guys from the Infested, Brian Infested, all those guys out there, they still play. So, Brian Infested, Las Vegas. But they probably know about that, you know?
This sounds like a really long time ago because you're talking about CNN reporting something other than the president, you know?
Like 96 probably, 1996 I think. Somewhere in there.
When CNN actually had the word news in there somewhere, you know?
There was some news coming through, yep. That was it. So I mean, we stuck with that. It works. We've all been through shit. The reason that it works for us is because, you know, we come from that lower class, working class background, and we've always had to just struggle to maintain, you know, whatever we have. Even if it's the bare minimum sometimes. Sleep in cars, living this way, living that way, helping each other, you know. So a lot of stuff that we say and a lot of stuff that we sing about in the songs lyrically, and the reason we try to make it sound tough is because that's how we've had to live, you know. So it's pretty, to us it's real, like it's personal. It's like a personal struggle for us.
Well, now that Johnny's gone, I think it's better to just play a song for now. We'll play a song called Beat for the Beaten by Resilience, and we'll be back until Johnny finishes whatever he needs to do in the bathroom.
Let's kick our ass! Bust my ass!
that was Unity by Resilience. You're listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. I'm Jack. So that song was off of that Never Give In album, and we just played Resilience before that. What's the significance of Resilience and Never Give In and all that stuff?
So the idea, at least where we kind of first got a little spark of the concept, was we used to live, Spite and I used to live in this fucked up house that was falling apart with cockroaches in it and all kinds of shit. It was kind of like our own little personal punk rock ghetto. But after we'd been like homeless and this and that, we were still working and stuff, but that was like our little spot. And our friends would come over and shit. But anyway, maybe we were watching on TV. I don't remember like even having a TV there, but somehow we saw this thing on CNN, and there was all these punks and skins. And when I say skins, I mean like, traditional skins, non-racist, sharps, whatever. And they were marching through the streets of Las Vegas because I guess there was two people that were kind of big in their scene that were like, people that were always out at all the shows and everything. Guy named Spitz and black punk rock dude, the mohawk and everything. And then another white skinhead guy, I think, is roughly the concept. And they were real outspoken about being anti-racist and stuff. And I guess they had a lot of problems in Las Vegas with Nazis and stuff like that. And so they waited for those dudes. Somehow they heard they were going to go out of town to LA or somewhere. And they waited for them to drive down the freeway. And they actually found them at a rest stop and put them down on their knees and shot them both in the head and killed them. They murdered the fucking dudes, right? Like some major people from your scene, right? Like if somebody shot Nacho or something, it'd be like, holy shit, it's fucked up. So the whole scene, the whole underground scene went into the streets and marched down the main strip on Las Vegas. And they stayed up all night and made anti-racist banners and all kinds of stuff. And they kind of made their own holiday, like a resistance holiday, anti-racist holiday, and a unity holiday, that that it wasn't going to stop them and it wasn't going to like push them down, And they named that day Resilience Day. And it's about not giving up, not giving in. So that's why they call it Resilience Day. So I remember just hearing that, and we talked about it and stuff, and it was just a cool idea floating around. So somehow it stuck. We didn't have like a meeting about it or anything, it just kind of...
at practice you came up with that name, and I'm all, fuck, that is fucking brilliant.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah,
He remembers then.
Yeah.
To me, it's vague,
No,
it was vague. I remember seeing the news program.
We were trying to figure out a name.
Yeah, what are we
You
gonna
came
call
to
it?
practice and you're all, remember those guys that got killed in fucking in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Resilience, we gotta keep fucking...
Resilience Day, yeah.
Keep that
And a lot of people don't know about that piece of history, I don't think, It's maybe if you're from Las Vegas and you're still, maybe the guys from the Infested, Brian Infested, all those guys out there, they still play. So, Brian Infested, Las Vegas. But they probably know about that,
This sounds like a really long time ago because you're talking about CNN reporting something other than the president,
Like 96 probably, 1996 I think, somewhere in there.
When CNN actually had the word news in there somewhere,
There was some news coming through, yep. That was it. So I mean, we stuck with that, it works. We've all been through shit. The reason that it works for us is because, we come from that lower class, working class background, and we've always had to just struggle to maintain, whatever we have. Even if it's the bare minimum sometimes. Sleep in cars, living this way, living that way, helping each other, So a lot of stuff that we say and a lot of stuff that we sing about in the songs lyrically, and the reason we try to make it sound tough is because that's how we've had to live. So it's to us it's real. Like it's personal, it's like a personal struggle for us.
Well, now that Johnny's gone, I think it's better to just play a song for now. We'll play a song called Beat for the Beaten by Resilience, and we'll be back until Johnny finishes whatever he needs to do in the bathroom.
What
skits. One gun, skits. One gun, skits. One gun, skits. Always up on the skits. This space was beaten. You'll be blind blue. Whoa, keep on fighting this war through and through. This space was beaten for the working class. Whoa, against the system. Let's get our ass. Bust my ass and I got them day. Whoa, coming out ahead. They tax your wage. Speaking with the rich, let's preach the poor. Whoa, this is the anthem of a last war. We are the one gun skits. Hey, who's out on the skits? Oi, we are the one gun skits. Hey, who's out on the skits? Oi, we are the one gun skits. Hey, who's out on the skits? Oi, we are the one gun skits. Hey, who's out on the skits? Here we go. One gun skits. One gun skits. One gun skits. Who's out on the skits? One gun skits. One gun skits. One gun skits. Who's out on the skits? We've been beaten. Black and blue. This beast's the beaten. You'll be black and blue. Whoa, keep on fighting this war through and through. This beat's for the beaten, for the working class. Whoa, against the system, let's kick our ass. Bust my ass, and I got that day. Whoa, turning ahead, they tax your wage. This beat for the rich, this beat's for the poor. Whoa, this is the anthem of the war. You've been beaten, black and blue. Religion is not the answer here. Why can't you see? Religion just spreads hate and fear. No religion, no religion, no religion, fuck you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we sit to you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we see your life. No religion, no religion, no religion, it's you we despise. We've seen the things you've done, seen the things you do. We've seen the way you're fucking up society's youth. No religion, no religion, no religion, fuck you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we sit to you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we see your life. No religion, no religion, no religion, it's you. We are the ones with no religion. 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 Break me from your chains, this is evolution. Break me from your chains, mental revolution. Break me from your chains, this is evolution. Break me from your chains, mental revolution. No religion, no religion, no religion, fuck you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we sit to you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we see your loss. No religion, no religion, no religion, it's you we despise. I've seen them all before, brainwashed my front door. Concerned about my beliefs, while there's millions starving and more. No religion, no religion, no religion, fuck you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we sit to you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we see your loss. No religion, no religion, no religion, it's you we despise. I don't need your God to tell me what's right and wrong. Some of us are more righteous than you. Just look at the things you do. No religion, no religion, no religion, fuck you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we sit through you. No religion, no religion, no religion, we see your loss. No religion, no religion, no religion, it's you we despise.
That was No Religion by Resilience. You're listening to Resilience out here at Los Angeles. Not at. I'm grammar freak over here. No Religion, is it anything to do with non-religion or a religious thing in any sort of way?
I mean, it's
He wrote that song in particular But I think for me, and like this is like my personal kind of take on the whole thing, like, you know, we don't really have a problem with religion in itself. It's like the organized religion, specifically American Christianity, which a lot of times it's hypocritical, you know, especially a lot of the evangelical shit, you know, we're like, send me your money, get your place into heaven kind of bullshit, you know. And then there's like real people that are like just fucked, you know, like hurricane victims or whatever. And you got these motherfuckers that are like driving around in Porsches, private jets and shit. They're tax exempt, you know, they're just like living off the spoils of all this crap. It's a scam, yeah.
It's a
You know?
business and a scam. And it's not necessarily like we're not anti-religious. I think to me, I feel like that can be used, like, say, for a kid in the Bible Belt somewhere. If they're trying to break out of it, they can say, hey, well, these guys don't need this either. It's kind of about not needing that particular crutch of something for you. Like, we're just trying to express that that's not to be a decent person. You don't need that. Like, you know, like, hey, let's not rape people. Let's not kill a bunch of people. Let's not, you know what I mean? Like, most people know all that shit. You don't have to have that.
Unless they're misguided and they need a guide.
Maybe. If it's benefiting someone, that's fine. If it's benefiting
That's
someone,
what it feels like to me. It's just like a legitimate cult.
yeah,
It's a cult,
shady.
you know? People who are like vulnerable, you know, they need something bigger than themselves. That's what they do.
Yeah, it's used in an obviously shitty way where they're manipulating people oftentimes, you know what I mean? So it's kind of strange, you know? Another thing that's weird about it is, like, for us, punk rock in general is very much, in my opinion, about individuality. Like, you being you liking what you like, your lifestyle, your bands you like, whatever you do for a job, like, being independent while living in a society, yeah, but so, like, if you just follow something blindly, I don't care what it is, it's probably not healthy for you. You know, it could even be punk rock. Like, you could be like tripping too bad, like, oh man, I gotta have my hair perfectly spiked every single time. Like, is that what it's about? Not really. You know, that's fun and it's extra, but it's about a lot more than that. If that's all you're taking away from it, you know what I mean? It can become a religion too. If you're not learning something or you're not growing, I guess, as an individual, if it's something that shuts you down and you stop growing, then I'm not into it. Like, I don't like it. I'm against whatever it is usually.
We'll talk about punk rock and all that. How did you get into it and how has it changed your life?
I mean, me personally, I heard little bits of it when I was younger, and I had an aunt that played me like Discharge or something when I was like 7, but it was so hardcore sounding. I was like, what? Like, I didn't even understand what was going on. I had a friend later, this guy named Paul Young. I don't know where he's at now, but he was friends with bands like Rancid and the Swingin' Utters. Like, he knew those guys before they got big, and he'd bring me his little tapes, and he'd let me into his house when we'd go skate, and he'd play me staples, you know, Minor Threat, Subhumans, Misfits, like, you know, just the classics. And I was already listening to a lot of metal when I was younger than that, and I'd always hear metal bands every now and then cover a punk rock song, and I'd be like, why is that song like fucking so much better to me? Like, why is that? Like, you could hear Metallica cover like So What? Yeah. And you're like, fuck, what? I want to hear that. Like, what's that about? And it's like, we didn't really realize, like, that's a whole nother band and an entire genre of a fucking shitload of bands globally, you know? And so you kind of break into it and you kind of figure it out and you learn. So basically skateboarding, and then this crazy weird dude that was from a bigger city, and he's like, oh yeah, he had a little Subhumans tattoo. And he was like, yeah, you can listen to this vinyl, borrow a tape or whatever. So that's kind of how I really broke into more of the real, what I would consider real punk rock, like underground culture and stuff, you know? I'd always been around music. He was raised around music too. Like, our parents are kind of musical. His dad plays in, you know, bands and all kinds of stuff. So I was always around art and music, but I feel like for me, punk rock in particular was something that I was always missing. Like, there's something, like a void where you want something more aggressive, more energetic, that's like just fucking like hard hitting and more like juiced up, you know? It's a specific thing. And if you don't know what it is, you don't know what you're looking for. And then when you hear it, you start going, oh shit, like, what's this? This is bad as fuck. Like, I want to hear more of that. I want to go where that's playing, you know? And then it opens you up to this huge world of like different ways of thinking, different ways of being, tons of different bands all over the whole world, you know? So, you know, anyway, now I'm going off, but that's how I got into it to start.
And then couldn't get enough, so you started a band and playing your music too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think we wanted to hear more like heavier punk, because like when we were at the ages that we were starting in 1999, where we lived, there wasn't like that kind of more like hardcore or aggressive or street, whatever you want to call it. So I think we just wanted to like not only play it but like hear it, you know, like being played out in the world, kind of almost for ourselves, if that makes sense. It's kind of the way I see it. And we're all so different kind of too, though. We all have different viewpoints. Like we all listen to lots of different bands in our backgrounds, all kinds of stuff. Punk, reggae, ska, fucking garage. He listens to a lot of really rock and roll garage, like all kinds of, I don't even know all the stuff he listens to. Because we're all eclectic, you know, we're very individual.
You don't want to know the stuff I listen to. So where can people find more information about Resilience?
At our shows,
Yeah.
talk to us.
That's the best
You know,
place.
yeah.
Yeah, if you could come out to an actual show in the real world and turn your computer off for a minute
We don't
or
have,
your
like,
phone or
We don't have
whatever.
like a biography or anything yet.
Not really.
But yeah.
When can we expect that new album to come out?
Well,
the Bandcamp is the best
I
place
don't
you
know,
can hear the music.
Our stenographer is on vacation right now, so we'll be getting back to that.
The album's mostly recorded. We just have to put a few little fine touches and some little sound bites and some shit like that, and then we'll have it. And we have to figure out, we're going to try to put it on vinyl if we can, colored vinyl, something with a shirt or something, kind of a 2-for-1 giveaway. Some
Download
shit like
code,
that. Download
download
code,
code.
whatever. Half the people want digital, half the people want vinyl. So we're trying to keep everybody happy, you know?
I want to do 8-track, but these guys aren't going for it.
Yeah, he's in the 8-track.
A lot of our shit is on iTunes and
iTunes.
Rhapsody, all that shit.
Yeah, some of the recordings on YouTube are kind of wild. They're not really, who knows what, like how someone recorded it on their phone, like through their record player or some shit, I'm not sure. But yeah, Bandcamp has all the albums on there in the right order, in the right listings, and they're decent quality. You can listen to them for free. And then if you want to buy them from us and support, it actually has a sliding scale, so you can buy the album for $8 or 10 or 5 or whatever. It lets you do it like, you know, DIY.
500 if they're feeling really generous.
Yeah, that's fine. Then we can go, you know, put it towards some of the
Drive to their town and play at their house.
So I guess for now we're going to have to take a listen to a recorded song, and we'll end it off at that.
Free, right? Yeah. You're not charging this, right?
Not yet. I'll think about it after this. Maybe I'll think about putting it on Bandcamp. But let's take a listen to the song. It's called Ignorance, and we'll end it off at that. You've been listening to Resilience out here in Los Angeles on the Punk Rock Demonstration. My website's punkrockdemo.com. You can find out Resilience at Bandcamp. What is it, bandcamp.com/resilience?
I think so. It's kind of weird. Like we don't go listen to our own music really because we play it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. If you type in Resilience Punk on Bandcamp, it's the first thing. It'll come right up. You'll see pictures of us and all the album covers and everything.
Yeah, make sure it's the right band by looking at their picture.
Make sure you type in punk, because there is like a band I think in Greenland or Iceland or something that's like electronic, and they have the name Resilience.
Your new album's not electronic, right?
It's not. No, it's not electronic. Yeah, we're gonna add in all the electronic stuff soon though, and put in all the keyboard and synth and everything. It'll be sweet.
And kazoo. Electric kazoo.
Lots of kazoo. Lots of kazoo. Johnny actually plays the fuck out of a kazoo.
Oh, man. He's a madman on that thing.
So take a listen to this last song. It's called Ignorance. You've been listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration.
That's not concerning you. Got better things to do than to worry about the problems that they're dumping on you. Tired of that same old stuff they call punk rock? Well, take a listen to these upcoming songs. Never before heard anywhere. It's the Punk Rock Demonstration New Music Block. Remember, you heard it here first on the Punk Rock Demonstration.
We see the syphilitic shrinking obelisk, the white man's wilting dick. We see through dangling jowls of seedy game show trolls the smiling lie of the televised hive. The witches are watching with their thousand eyes. Witches are watching with their thousand eyes. We smell rotten teeth that speak beyond belief. A stick inside their skull would bring relief. We hear the singing of the tree limbs in the breeze, pointing at you with their leaves. See, the witches are watching with their thousand eyes. Witches are watching with their thousand eyes. Witches are watching with their thousand eyes.
That was some new music there. That was the Boy Scouts of Destruction with 45. Nice, really long song there. Sounded more like 45 minutes, but it was only like 7 minutes, so yeah, very long song there. Confront Stage was before Boy Scouts of Destruction. That song's called Brainwash for War. They're from Russia. Good stuff there. Bathroom of the Future with Star Wars 2 was before Confront Stage. And then we're the Slow Poisoner with a brand new album. I guess it's just a self-titled album, because I can't find the title other than the Slow Poisoner on there. That song's called The Witches Are Watching with Their Thousand Eyes. And then we heard the Resilience interview before that. Very energetic and overly enthusiastic, probably because I was in the process of getting intoxicated, and it was really freaking loud there. I'm surprised we were able to not pick up all that noise, so that was good. Unfortunately, the Vibrators interview picked up so much noise that you couldn't hear a thing because the microphone wasn't plugged in properly, and all we heard was just static, and couldn't make out a single word of anything, not even the background noise. It was just static. Anyways, you're still listening to the punk rock demonstration. We still have plenty more interviews coming up, and it's hot as hell, and it's Labor Day today, so day off for me, which means we don't get to enjoy the air conditioning at the office. We get to enjoy the house over here with no air conditioning and just a fan and roast. Can't wait until work tomorrow where I can get back to the air conditioner. We're going to continue now with Broken Cuffs. This song's called These Boots.
like home when you're all alone with a calendar that ended yesterday. Distorted vision, crooked scenes. I'm sweating blood, the heater moans, my engine squeals and screams. I finally stall, I get the shifting wall. I turn and watch my back doors open slowly. There is a place, a vacant space, where I need to be. Just break the lie, identify my new reality. There is no pain, no one needs a name, it's just some place to be. Death is just the birth and birth the death of new humanity. Transmission, new thoughts in my mind. Children smile and cry. I'm watching myself die. I froze to death inside my car. I never left the scene. There is a place, a vacant space, where I need to be. Just break the lie, identify my new reality. There is no pain, no one needs a name, it's just some place to be. Death is just the birth and birth the death of new humanity. There is a place, a vacant space, where I need to be. To break the lie, identify this new reality. There is no pain, no one needs a name, it's just a place to be. Birth is just a death and death the birth of inhumanity.
Hadn't heard from her in a while. Felt like forever since I seen her smile. Well, we had a fight, as couples do. Started to wonder, babe, what happened to you. Well, I went for a walk late one night. Down by the graveyard, she gave me a ride. Her clothes were torn, her skin was green, blood on her chin. I said, where have you been? Well, she looked at me, said, I eat brains. I'm on a diet of bodily remains. Then she took my hand and held me close. I heard her grind her teeth, well, soon it could be toast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, 'cause she's my brain-eating zombie girlfriend. When I try to kiss her, she tries to bite my head. She's my brain-eating zombie girlfriend. When I try to kiss her, she tries to bite my head. I said, baby, please, we can make this work. I don't want to be your evening dessert. Real love builds on compromise, understanding and a little surprise. There's plenty of people I don't like. We couldn't invite them over for a bite. Oh, how happy we could be. More food for you, less stress for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. 'Cause she's my brain-eating zombie girlfriend. When I try to kiss her, she tries to bite my head. She's my brain-eating zombie girlfriend. Now I'm living in a real life, dawn of the dead. Cause she's my brain-eating zombie girlfriend. When I try to kiss her, she tries to bite my head. She's my brain-eating zombie girlfriend. And now I'm living in a real life, dawn of the dead.
Drop a rocker. Passing out on the bar stool. Walk out for my drool. An empty cup in my hand. I don't think I can stand, but I can run from the cops if I have to. No respect for the law. The only thing that matters to me is getting drunk. Drop a rocker. 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 Drop a rocker.
And there was some Informal Society there with Drunk Punk Rockers. We did an interview with them at the 5-Star Bar a couple weeks ago and need to edit that and put that out. Hard Knocks was before Informal Society. That song's called A Friend. There were some Tony Jones and the Jerk Tones with Brain Eating Zombie Girlfriend. The Freeze with Among the Missing was before Tony Jones and the Jerk Tones. And Apathy Cycle with Hearsay before The Freeze. My website is punkrockdemo.com if you've forgotten. Check that out every week for a new show. I've started putting the dates on the show numbers, so that way you know when the broadcast dates were on old shows instead of just referring to the number. And it's better for me because I like to know when those shows broadcasted. We're going to continue now with another record from Pirates Press. This one's called Love Letters by the Revolts.
Each other, why violent night? What's done is done.
There's the Harrington Saints there with Red State, and there were some Corrupted Youth with System before that, Total Chaos with Horror Vision before Corrupted Youth, and then we heard the Voids with Violent Night before Total Chaos. Now, I've written so many songs on this playlist, I don't even know if we're going to get through them all, but we're going to try. We're going to try by continuing with Vice Squad. This song's called Advance Britannia.
Soldiers sleeping rough on the street. I never knew people could become obsolete. Deleted from the memory of everyone he knew. Don't ask me what the country's coming to. Suddenly the trains are going off the rails. The snipes and the perverts sending hate through the mail. The wealthy block the roads up with their 4x4s, carving up the capital behind closed doors. Advance Britannia, wake up from your slumber. Advance Britannia, we're not going under. Advance Britannia, Advance Britannia.
Walking from a dreamless night with the standing over you. Her eyes filled with crucified. She's ever hunting after you. You can't escape the way she feels. She'll follow you until you're through. There's no way out. She's watching you. Her cycle thirst for you is true.
And there were some Dropkick Murphys there with Paying My Way, Avenues with Creeper before Dropkick Murphys, and there were some Lower Class Brats with Rather Be Hated, and Executioner with The Only Way before Lower Class Brats. And we're running really low on time because we did an interview at the earlier part of the show, so we're going to play this last song by Down Not Out that we did an interview with when they came through town. They're from Texas. This song's called Alone. You've been listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. Check the website for new shows every Monday from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Pacific Time, and every Tuesday is the repeat of the Monday show. That broadcasts at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific Time on Tuesdays. Here's Alone by Down Not Out.
Got no time to waste on the likes of you and all this shit